FRR Tier 2. Tonight we are racing around Brazil. It is round 5 and the championship leader's not actually racing tonight. So I should close things up in the standings. A few look like they've dropped from Tier 1 as well, the likes of Wild Dog, Carlos Killer, and Marcel surprisingly is in here. Cinema's very quick, so bit of a surprise. For someone to go on track. So Slope is not the first car on track, but we'll find out who he is. I think it's Scissor Coops. Scissor Coops will be the first to set a lap on mediums as well. I find it interesting when people waste a set of mediums for their first runs. I mean, if anything happens early, you do want to go medium to the end if you start on softs or hards. So decent sector 1, 17.1. A bit hesitant there through flat out turns. Takes all the curve. Doesn't use all the track though on the exit. Started a little wide, you really want to be touching that curb as you come around there. It's like a decent exit out of the final corner. And the first lap of the day will be a 110.6. Got Slope coming through now, sector 2 at 20.2. He is on the soft tyre. There is a car ahead of him as well, Aston Martin. Becco's gone fastest on the mediums at 10.1. Just when he's gone even faster on the softs, 9.6. What can Slope pull out of the bag? A 117.6. I think he made a mistake somewhere down the line. And also a 9.3 on the mediums. And Snoopy car sets a 110.8, puts in P5 for now. Renzo also on mediums. Angel's only in sector 1. Crispy Chicken is also on the mediums, and so is Matty G. Oh no, he's on softs. Oh, and he's just got out the throttle too early coming out the final corner. Behind Joe, his teammate will be next over the line. He's hit a 109.2. Let's go fastest so far. Mystery goes really wide, that's invalidated. I would suspect Slope's on another run, but he is very low on ERS if he is. His timing does look like it. He is on another run. Right, he's pulled to the side, he's given up on that go. Look, he had to avoid a ghosted Aston Martin. Went really wide. Still comes along to finish a lap, which is a 109.5, puts in P3. Lorenzo's invalidated. Not pushing. Right, Jammy is out on the mediums. So far the fastest car on the mediums is Marcel with a 9.3. And this looks like it might be close to that. Oh no, 10.1. Coming out on the softs. And the Navy Meister is out on track as well. I don't believe he's pushing again. No, he's not. He's just raised the ERS. Scissor Coops is lowering, cutting the grass. Snoopy is pushing this time. He is the only car on track that's on a lap. Oh, he's invalidated. We'll go on board with Pimis then as he comes out of the final corner to start his lap. Second gear for turn 1. Gets the acceleration out of turn 2. 17.2 in sector 1, not the quickest. No upshift to 6th though. Well, very late anyway. Takes that nicely, uses all the curve on the exit as well. The 2.9 is purple in sector 2 then. And the Flying Dutchman comes around to end the lap. 109.9, he won't be over the moon with that. Didn't expect better from Pimis. Or just a bank of that. pushing, he's going for it. 109.7 on the mediums. I think that makes him the second fastest medium. It showed us just ahead of Lorenzo. And you got Wild Dog, Roro, Jay Hartnell, Moody, all to set laps on their softs. Crispy Chickens come out on softs. Only an 11 flat though. He will have to go again if he wants to be safe. And Moody's out. I think he is still pushing. This is not pushing. Scissor Coops is pitting. Slowcast next to no ERS. I don't think he'll be pushing it. No, he's not pushing, he's over a second down. Barjob has managed to get a lap in at 10.7. Carlos Killer on an 11.2. One of the former. Well, Marcel, I don't even know why he come back out to be honest, but he has got himself disqualified. So he will be starting P20. He's ruined his own qualifying there. Carlos Killer refusing to use 8th gear. He's only just pushing now. Oh, he's in sector 1, that's his mystery. He's also in sector 1, he's actually behind Carlos. Oh, and he's oversteered. Probably caught a bit of the curb that's caused him to spin. He will have to go again. Aldridge still not left the pit lane yet. Jay Hartnell and Roro both out on outlaps. Man Moody's coming around the final corner now. Oh, Marcel's actually on a quali ban. Even weirder that he wasted a set of mediums then. Man Moody's managed to set an 11.8, which is only good enough for P16. I reckon at least a second to be safe. That's if there's enough time. Meister's on that outlap. So Jay Hartnell is on his lap. Broke his wing on the pit exit. Pit exit is horrible around here, in all fairness. There's another truck on the exit there. Ooh, has a little moment coming out of sector 2, 52.5. This is looking decent. Jay Hartnell sets a 109.6, puts in P4. And 17.2 in sector 1. Short shifted a bit too early on All them gears there. He is 4 tenths up though. Oh, and then he's lost it. Skull on the throttle too early, and Matt has also had an issue. Moody looks like he's going again. Wild Dog's coming around to finish his lap. 109.8 puts in P7. So drivers in danger are Matty G is on the cusp. Crispy Chicken, Mima Moody, Carlos Killer and Roro all facing elimination from Q1. He just didn't really carry the speed through there. Oh, it looks like he's backed off. He's run out of fuel. So Moody looks like he could be out. Carlos Killer is just coming through sector 2. There's a car ahead of him. Carlos Killer. Slight bit of hesitation there on the throttle. Can't say I blame him. Seems like there's no grip coming out of that final corner. A few drivers have been caught out already. Carlos manages to set a 10.3. All he puts in P14. So if Snoopy improves, Carlos will be in trouble. Crispy Chicken is the next one facing 10.9. Doesn't move. Roro's PB at the moment is at 10.9. I don't think he's pushing. No, he's not pushing. Oh, he is pushing. He's 3 tenths up. 3 tenths would put in P16. He needs a couple more tenths out of that final corner. 10.7, it's not good enough to make Q3. And Crispy Chicken is also out by the looks of it. Yeah, he's not pushing at all. So in Q1 we're going to lose Matty G, Crispy Chicken, Roro, Mima Moody, and of course Marcel, who is on a quali ban. Quite close between the top 11. 2 guys being on the medium tyres.
last time the constructor won a world championship was in 1998. The United Kingdom has achieved more World Drivers' Championships than any other country, over a quarter of which were won by Lewis Hamilton. British constructor Arrows never won a race after 383 attempts, the highest of any team in Formula One history. They came close 5 times, 1978, 1980, 81, 85, 90.
So Beckel is first out on track for Q2. So Beckel starts his lap. Use all of the track possible into turn 1. It took a bit too much of the curb. Doesn't really use all the track on the exit either. And he has a car in front of him that needs to get out of the way. It's not on a lap. I'll show you that was, but he starts through there. Stays tight to the curb. It's good acceleration out of the final corner. And this should be decent. First run in Q2 is a 109.4. A 110.1 for Snoopy, a 110.3 for Scissor Coops. 109.1 for Swinney. For Drew, who's coming around as well. Oh, he's back tough. Maybe just finishing his lap at 110.0. Puts in P3 for now. That was probably unused tyres. Through, but he's been stuck in a bit of traffic there. Yes, mine does get out of the way. I think that was Swinney. Setting the slap on mediums. Jammer's also out on the mediums. Oh, just behind Nibby. He said he's confident coming into tonight. So we should see how confident the Belgian driver is. Did set a good lap towards the end of Q1 with a 9.3. Corbin sits on 9.4 for his first run in Q2. racing sector 1. Yeah, this is a used tyre, I think, making this. Quick if it's accurate. Oh, he's actually invalidated, that's probably why. Industries managed to put himself P2 with a 9.3. Coming out of sector 2. Oh, sector is literally just that one corner and then the long straight. 109.5 for Lorenzo. Not sure what happened there. Bit of spike lag in the game. Does very well to carry the speed through. This looks like a very good start to sector 2. Hendricks had a moment somewhere as well. I can't actually see his car. Gianno Purple out of sector 2. Did say it looked like a good sector 2. What will his final time be though? .109.2 puts him P2, just a tenth and a bit behind Swinney. So after the first runs, the people in trouble are Scissor Coops, Pimis, Carlos Killer and Jamie. And Banjo is definitely not making Q3 as he has DNF'd.
Present since the very start of the sport, Ferrari takes the #1 spot for almost all constructor records in F1. It's the team with the most world championships won, most Grand Prix wins, most pole positions, and most race entries. F1's distinctive sound throughout the decades is in part due to the engine.
Wild Dogs coming out again. Really, just don't understand why people do 2 runs when you really don't need to. I mean, there's 7 tenths between you and P10. And the only one that's probably going to majorly improve out of the bottom 5 are Pimis and Jamie, who obviously hasn't set a lap time yet. And Wildog comes over the line to set a 109.155, just behind Swinney. And Jamie has finished his lap at 9:05. Killer's backed off whatever lap he was about to set. Stupid car looks... I think he's just recharging, he's going to start again. And Beckles improves up to P3 as well, so 3 drivers on the 109.1. Will anyone go into the 108s? Sloke is out again on mediums. And this is his 6th lap on them tyres. So if he does have an early incident, he is going to be in trouble. We'll have to probably go hard to the end if he starts in softs. Or medium soft and hope that works. And he has just had a spin as well, so that's added wear to them tyres. So Sloke has a Q3 ban, I've been informed. So coming over the line now. Increased by 6 tenths, 109.5. So Dreamer needs to find just over half a tenth to beat Sloke to Q3, who's probably not fussed if he's got a Q3 ban, to be fair. Nivi's also back out, he's in the drop zone, and so is Carlos Killer. He needs to find near enough for second. And that's a brilliant time actually from Sloke on mediums, 109.6 used mediums. So here comes the Nivmeister. Comes across the line any second now. 109.7, it's not enough for the former Tier 3 champion. Can Dreamer improve? Oh no, he's boxing. Maybe it looks like he may be going again. Coops is on an outlap. Carlos Killer is going to be also setting a lap soon. Just wait for the Sector 2 split time. Up by just under a tenth. He needs a lot more than that. He needs a full-on second. Not 9 tenths he needs. Unless he's made a huge error at the last turn on his last run. I don't think he's going to get it. 9.7. That's not enough. That's only enough for P13. Now it's all down to Scissor Coops. What can he do? It's a bit wide and doesn't use all the track exit, corner exit. Well, there's that traction control kicking in, just floors it out of the final corner. And a 9.7 he sets, but again not enough. Is Carlos on anything like that? No, I don't think so. So that is it. We've lost Dreamer, Nivi, Carlos Killer and Scissor Coops. Very big surprise to see Nivi knocked out in Q2 at Brazil. Just a quick round there last season.
Let's hope we see a good effort from McLaren here today. In recent times, they've fallen to somewhat of a midfield team. Formula One is named as such because the participants agreed to a set of rules where the formula are the rules and the one referring to the fact that this is the top tier of motor races. I'm not superstitious, but in the long and fruitful history of F1, no one with the surname Hill has ever failed in winning a world title. It's almost a given that the drivers on the grid today were kart racing as children, so they could enter the sport with as much experience as possible. It hasn't always been like that though. In the 1950s, the average age of the driver was 39, with 3 years over the age of 50.
So Q3 then, Swinney led the way in Q2. We'll be looking to try and do it again in Q3. And I believe he has already set 1 lap in each qualifying so far. Jay Hartnell is first out on track. I believe he's also set 1 lap in each qualifying. And he's out now to sit a banker. Stay on board with Jay Hartnell as he's the first to start a timed lap. Just smooth there through turn 1, good acceleration out of turn 2. Use most of the track on the exit of turn 3. This corner's just all about rotation and carrying as much speed as you can. We tried to take it in 7th, and it's too much power in the rear wheels, and that's what's caused him to spin. Swinney's coming around that same section now. He manages to hold it. Ooh, a bit hesitant on turning there. It's hard to commentate with the lag spikes as well. It's not someone's turning in when they're not. Oh, brilliant acceleration out of the final corner. Mr. And the first lap of the session will be a 108.9. First time into the 108s that there is somebody ahead of Colby. 109.6 from, oh, Colby's got top with a 108.918. Only 300ths quicker than Swinny. Beckel P3 109.1. And Mystery will be next to set a time. Purple sector 2. Mystery comes across the line, goes P3 with a 109, 109. And Lorenzo's about to start an outlap. Jay Hartnell's still in the pit, so is Sloak and Pimis. And Jay Hartnell is on his way out. Sloak and Pimis still in. Probably wait for the last 3 minutes now before they... Well, Sloak can't actually set a lap. He is on a Q3 ban, so he'll be starting no further than 10th. Unless somebody gets disqualified. So, Lorenzo. Looks like he's backed out. Probably just doing another outlap to lower the fuel, because you do get a lot of fuel around here. Should be usually 3 laps worth. And Colby is going again. Now, I don't believe he boxed after setting his first lap, so he's going to give himself very little time to get round and pit again. Let's see if he's improving by the sector 2 split. He is half a tenth up. So he could be going into the 108.8 here. But he must have lost time in the final quarter. .51.9 there through sector 2 from Lorenzo. And that is quite quick. A 108.8. Brilliant lap there from Lorenzo. Oh, Jay Hartnell's come out of nowhere. 108.5. Wow. Not only has he got pole, he's just gapped the field. Just out of nowhere. That really is a big benchmark to hit. And Becca will be next to set a time unless Lorenzo's pushing again, which I doubt. But he's not, he's gaining ERS. Oh, Beckles just got too much rotation there. Pimis is on an out lap. He's one of the contenders for pole. What a lap though from Jay Hartnell. He'll take some beating. A 52.1, that's about 2 tenths behind what Lorenzo was on. So this is probably a 9.0, maybe an 8.9 if he gets a good sector 3. But 9.1. He's lost time in sector 3 as well there. Snoopy's gone again. He's improved by over a second if he wants to touch Jay Hartnell's time. He's only a 10.5 up. At the moment he won't be moving positions. Oh, he's boxed. He must have lost time coming out there. It did look like he took it alright. And Colby has started his, probably his last lap. He's a 10.5 up. He needs to find a lot of time coming out of that final corner if he wants to touch Jay's or Lorenzo's times. Not sure if he made a mistake there or if it was lag, but he has set a 108.809. So he is P2 at the moment. Mystery apparently is 13 seconds down, which could be true actually. He's still got 100% ERS, so he's only just starting a lap. We'll go on board with Jamie, who's a tenth and a bit up. .1, just under 4 tenths up. What will Jamie set? A 108.9 puts him P5. Swinney is a 10.5 down. Oh, he is pushing. The DRS is going down. So Swinney purple in sector 2. I didn't actually see the sector time. Oh, it's a 51.8. It's a 108.5 from Swinney. And Jay is half a tenth down coming out of sector 1. He's had a big moment there. Oh, he's 4 tenths down. And Lorenzo's only just under a tenth up. Lorenzo sits a 108.7, goes P3. And Jay's qualifying's over as well. It's only Jamie left. He's 8 seconds down. So it's not Jamie left. So Swinney gets the first point of the race weekend by the smallest of margins. Quarter of a tenth is Swinney on pole. 2 tenths behind is Lorenzo, then Colby, Ed Mystery, Jamie, Pimis, Becco, Snoopy Car and Sloke, who had a Q3 ban, sits in 10th. Very close qualifying. Should be a very interesting race. So we go then 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. It seems like Swinney did get a decent enough start. McLaren's going to try and the side by side, Jay and Swinney. Jay has the inside though, so he should be able to grab the lead. He does. Swinney's actually started on the mediums. Seems like everyone's got through relatively clean, other than Nima Moody, and that's probably why we have a virtual safety car. Let's see if there's anything in the race director. And Scissor Coops, Matt and Roro. Well, I'm not actually sure what's happened to Moody then. But Jay has managed to take the lead of this race. And the biggest gainer at the moment is Marcel. Biggest loser is Sloke, who started P10. He's all the way down in P16 now. Jay Harnell sets the provisional fastest lap of the race. For the first stint, usually you do see it. Well, Lorenzo's gone for a move on Swinney and gets it done. Nice move there from Lorenzo. Yeah, I was going to say, usually on the first stint it does turn into a DRS train between most of the grid. Mystery will be out of that DRS train if he doesn't get a move on. He's just over a second behind Jamie. So we'll go for what tyres everybody is on. So Colby, Jamie, Mystery and Becco all on the hards. Scissor Coops, Marcel and Carlos Killer all had the same, and we have the first DNF. It is Matty G. We will try to see where he is. Somewhere 11 seconds ahead of Moody. Yeah, his car's gone now. Snoopy car has a 5 seconds that he has picked up in the pit lane. A few look like they're coming in. I don't think hards can get you to the end from here, so it'll probably be hard soft or hard medium for the guys boxing. When the safety car is out, I will check on stuff like the standings. So Jay Hartnell was actually P4 in the championship. Lorenzo's P3. Bahandro, who's all the way down in 17th at the moment, is second, despite not having a race win to his name. Jay Hartnell did win in Austria. Roro, who's all the way down in P13, is 6th. And you've got Becco, Mystery, Nivi, Scenario, who's not racing tonight. Swinny's actually P11. So be looking to improve on that. So safety car in this lap. There's a big gap between 16th and 15th. Yeah, that's closed down now just as Swinney took off. Lorenzo has managed to stay with him though. Lorenzo has Swinney all over his back. So let's try and get the move done on Jay as quickly as he can. He's actually been overtaken by Swinney. In the same place he overtook Swinney. We have a yellow flag. I'm not quite sure what the yellow flag is for, to be honest. But it has gone now though. sure if Lorenzo just didn't get the heat to his tyres, but he seems to be struggling there behind Swinney. Sets the fastest lap of the race then, a 1:11.6. This has just been overtaken there by Becco. He's already out of ERS. Pinnis. He's going to have a very tough time keeping up. Even on the faster tyre than what the few guys in front of him are on. Wild Dog has dropped all the way down, he has had a moment. Doesn't seem like he's got damage, so he should be alright. Alright, it's just a free position for Jammy and Mystery and everyone else who was behind. Oh, Nivvy's had a big moment coming out of the final corner. And he will be overtaken now by Marcel and probably one or two others here. There's the McLaren of Becco is also showing interest. He's had a moment somewhere as well, because he was just behind, ahead of Pimis. Yeah, behind Mystery. And another one who's already out of ERS, so he's going to have no straight line speed. Snoopy picking up the first time penalty for track limits. Pajanjo's got past Crispy Chicken. Oh, that was a send and a half there from Crispy Chicken. Pajanjo lucky to avoid that. Oh, Carlos Keller was always going to be a risk on for the move there. Crispy Chicken did go wide, but the door was always going to shut. Smoke has actually worked his way all the way back up to P11 after dropping down to 17th earlier in the race. Mystery going side by side, and he's coming out on top. Mystery's get a very good exit. I don't think Mystery's going to be close enough to overtake. Probably to turn 4. Contact there with Pajanjo. Very interesting battles going on, not much gaps at the moment. Wild Dog and Snoopy both battling it out as well. And Jay Hartnell has lost the lead. I think he's made an error coming out of the final corner, because he's also lost his position to Lorenzo. Mystery and Pimis going side by side. Just about enough room left. Thinking about it. Sure want to stop pulling away now to chase down the leading pack. And Jammy has caught up to Jay Hartnell as well. Doesn't look like he's going to get DRS this lap. They won't be getting DRS. Neither will Lorenzo, to be fair. A lot seems to be gone down here. Oh, freeway. Oh, I thought it was freeway. We're going into the pits. And Jay Hartnell's one of them. He's gone for a set of mediums. And Jay Hartnell's going to have to work his way now from P16. Nivi also pitted. He's got wing damage. Carlos Clear will pick up a few positions as he goes. There we go. Here we go. It's quite close though. And we'll come out just behind him. A big moment there from Mystery. Should get past him on the DRS. Plenty of space left for Mystery. Doesn't really fight it. Just wait for the DRS on the second straight. There we go. Mystery gets back ahead. All this squabbling has helped Becco catch up. Becco is short on ERS himself. So this is now a three-way battle for P4. And something's also happened to Marcel. He's dropped all the way down to P19. Colby's managed to work his way up to P10. He's 3 seconds away from Bahandra. It's all over the back of Mystery. Becco just behind him, waiting for his opportunity. Slope's got past Dreamer, it looks like. Bahandra will as well. Dreamer's going to be able to make a move. Nope. Oh, we've had another spinner. And it's Becco. He might want to get his car on track quickly before it disqualifies him. He's had to reset to track. In all fairness, he did wait for everyone to go before he did so. That's a big shame for Becco, who was involved in this battle. We've now got a flag which is gone. Mystery's also fallen down the... I'm not sure if he's somehow had an incident with Becco. He hasn't fallen nowhere near as far as Becco. He's coming into the pits now. We'll see if he's got damage. 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. Naughty, naughty. No change on the wing, just hards to the end, is it? Or mediums. And Snoopy's gone. He's gone just before turn. He's in the pits. He's retired in the pits. I think Becco's just done the same thing, yeah. Becco, Snoopy and Matty G all out of this race, and No safety car. Oh yeah, they retired in the pits, of course not. Ignore me. Hennis has actually managed to catch up to Jamie. Oh, Carlos Killer's gone. Trying to figure out where his car was. It's 10-4. Yeah, exit 10-4. Jay's pit again. Oh, he's gone for mediums, then not going to the no, he's gone for hards. If you could pit in, Lorenzo is still out. Surely he's got a pit at the end of this lap. Amazed if he doesn't. I expect Swinny will even dive in. And something's happened to me, man. Moody. Not quite sure what's happened to me, man. Moody. Yeah, Swinny's dived in. Lorenzo's in. Jamie's in. Jamie was one of them who wasted mediums in the qualifying. They probably got mediums soft to the end. Might even take those mediums to the end. It would be very sketched up. Mystery's gone for softs. I'm assuming that's just to cut through the grid as quickly as possible. And Marcel's actually stayed out on these hards. Back in a second. So we're still under safety car and Mystery's pit again. Gone for mediums, but he's gone in again. Oh, he's serving his penalty. And he's gone on the 12 lap old hards. That means he would do 32 laps on hards if he is able to finish on them. Mystery's pit again. He's gone back to the mediums. Spent more time in the pits than on track behind the safety car. And the thing is, if safety car wants, it may just go in this lap. It is flashing. Yep, safety car's in this lap, so Mystery has a lot of catching up to do. He's 31.8. Why is he losing time? Oh, he's gaining it now. He's over 31 seconds behind her. I don't think he's going to make it. No, he's not going to make it. And Swinny's gone. From anyone in the top 3 or 4. We did push Slowcat a little wide there. For a move on his fellow Belgian. He definitely pushed Slowcat wide. It seems Jay Hartnell's had another big moment because he is 6 seconds behind the pack. Dreaming of a dive into turn 1, was it? Maybe? Oh, he's got a much better exit than Jammy has. Neither are using ERS. Frontier just taken off from everyone else. The DRS should be enabled next lap. And Swinny's not been able to shake off Lorenzo. Lorenzo sets the fastest lap of 1:11.3. Oh, Colby and Bahanjo going side by side out of turn 1. That's like Colby and it was Jenny, wasn't it? This is now a battle between Bulldog, Bahanjo and Dreamer at the moment for P5. Bahanjo's taking a look at Colby. He might have tried to move around the outside then. And this is out of the ERS, he's going to struggle down here. Jammy should get him. He does get him quite easily. Jammy up into P3. Dreamer's actually got past both Bahanjo and Colby down that straight. Oh, but then got a poor exit which caused a bit of a domino effect behind him. People had to avoid. Oh, slow double overtake, is it? Close. One hell of a move from Slogue, still side by side with Scissorcoops, who's backed off. Absolute brilliant move there. Pimis is actually stayed within DRS of Jamie. Lorenzo looks like he might be making a move into turn 1, before turn 1 even. So Lorenzo now leads the Brazilian Grand Prix and sets a new fastest lap, 11.2. He's going to try one round the outside. Lorenzo had the better grip. To this battle behind the leaders. Dreamers, Sloke and Wild Dog all fighting for P5. And just behind them we've got Scissorcoops, who's about to be overtaken by Pajanjo. And Marcel's just behind them as well. Oh, Scissorcoops gets a little bit of the grass there. Comes Marcel, past 1, past 2, both in a straight line. There's like a rocket ship coming down there. Oh, Scissorcoops has caught a bit of the curb, manages to hold it. Oh, Slope breaks a bit too late, goes into the back of FRL Dreamer. Slope's dropped down a bit because of that. They're looking to chase down that pack. He has Nivi behind him for company. Back to the front. Pimis has got back past Jamie. Swing was unable to repass Lorenzo. Yes, we ran out of ERS now. Lorenzo is pretty good at managing his ERS. That's one thing I've noticed racing with him. You really see his light flash. Neither of these two have won a Grand Prix this season so far. Dreamers picks up a 3-second time penalty. Just doesn't have enough speed to get in there. But yeah, it's got a decent exit out of turn 3. And Lorenzo's actually flashing. Lorenzo manages to hold it and stay ahead. So close between these two. It just seems to have a good enough sector 2 to make sure there's not enough space for Swinney to get an advantage on the DRS. Oh, Lorenzo spun! So Swinney has took the lead and Jamie's moved up to P2. Lorenzo's managed to rejoin in P5 so far. Might be worse. Dreamer looks to get past him as well. He does get past him. So down to P6 goes Lorenzo. He must have got a warning for that. And Jamie's still battling now, they're battling for P2. Now Sloke's gone for another spin. And Marcel's had a moment as well somewhere. He's dropped down to P11. And Mystery's starting to close in on them guys as well. Crispy Chicken's just pitted for softs. I do think Primus's tyres will start to become faster in the next 3 or 4 laps or so over Jamie's mediums. Lorenzo closing in on Colby. Yes, they really do just sit there and get him on the straight. Colby's got absolutely no ERS left. Maybe I'm gonna go at Roro. This is for P8. Oh, I think Sloke's had another moment. Mystery's closed right in on him. Sloke's actually just letting pass and Pimis. What penalties has he got? Oh, it is a 5 seconds. And that's for speeding in the pit lane. So as it stands at the moment, Pimis could drop down to about P7, P8. P7, yeah. Struggling this lap, he's 9 tenths behind Jamila. Might not even get the DRS at the end of the lap. Seems to have pace coming out of that final corner. He loses a lot of time to Roro. Oh, is he going to go for the send into turn 1? He's having a look. Thinks better of it up. He might get him before turn 4 here. Sure, he's gone for the outside. banging. Roro's managed to hold on to the position up. He's racing from the bolt for the... Oh, Roro's had a spin! And that is unfortunate for Roro. Just cut back up to Waldock. Should be an easy move. So much more ERS. Kobe's using it, he hasn't even got any. A good exit out of 10-3. Well, 10-2. Pulled out for the move, takes him down the inside, easy enough. Scissor Creep sets the fastest time of the lap time of the race so far. 110.7. And Sloke has DNF'd. I'm not quite sure where. And it has pulled up a safety car. So Pimis is going to have to pit again because of the 5 seconds, plus he's on hards. I do feel the front guys will pit. Yeah. Coming in behind him because otherwise he will be lapped. So the Sloke's retirement, we are down to 14. And this is great news for... Well, the only person who stayed out is Dreamer. He stayed out on a set of hards as well. It's very risky. I think the entire grid is on softs. They all are. It's like a Verstappen Hamilton scenario all over again, except there's more laps and he's got a whole grid behind him that will be faster. Very brave decision there from Dreamer, especially as you've got a penalty as well. It's not only you're going to lose positions, you've got to lose more because of your penalty. Scissor Coops has 11 seconds. Mystery and Marcel both have 3. And Jay Arnold's pit for mediums. So Jay's gonna have trouble coming through the field. Crispy Chicken is lapped because Dreamer didn't pit. I think Jay Harlow might be laps as well, you know. No, I think he was close to it. Marcel's pitting again.
which officially makes it lock.
Another set of softs. Both should catch the pack, so safety car should be in at the end of this lap, which means we'll have 3 racing laps. So Dreamer will lead the way. And off he goes. Now Swinney can't overtake. Oh, he has overtaken. The game has actually allowed people to overtake the lap car before the restart line, which is good. Swinney's picked up. Oh, they're all picking up penalties for ignoring the yellow flags. A lot of them have got it. So Dreamer only having that 3-second time penalty. He could actually win this race. All he has to do is stay within 2 seconds of Swinney. Now that's going to be a lot easier said than done, especially the tyres he's on. And a lot is going on through here. Lorenzo and Wild Dog have had a massive crash. Pimis has also had a big incident. Jay Hartnell's got himself up to P8. Nivi's P6. Alejandro's now P4. He's got past Scissor Coops. Swinney sets the fastest lap of the race. And Jamie able to get the move done on Dreamer. Absolute chaos going on in the midfield. Car's going wide. Oh, Jay Hartnell had a big hiccup there. Oh, Mystery nearly going into the back of Scissor Coops. Laurel's one of them that hasn't picked up a time penalty. So he will gain a massive advantage over those that have. One of them is Dreamer, who's just in front of this pack. And Nivi could be on for a podium here. Oh, just ran out of here, I sort of can't catch him. So the final lap of the race. There's a caution at the back, I'm not quite sure what's happened, but Nivi has gone for the send on Dreamer, and the Ferrari up behind Joel's followed him through. Brilliant stuff. With Dreamer going nearly into the back of Behandro. Roro's right there to try and make a move himself. And Nivi could provisionally finish P2, but Swinney will take the race win. Jamie will take P2. Nivi might actually win. No, P2. Only by 6 tenths though. Jamie's drops all the way down to P5 because of that 5-second penalty of overtaking the lap car. My word, what an end to that race. Roro's managed P4, Jamie P5, Pimis P6, FRL Dreamer P7, J Artnell P8, Mystery P9, Scissor Coops rounds off the top 10, Lorenzo drops all the way down to P11, Marcel, Wild Dog, and then Crispy Chicken is in P14. Not quite sure what happened with Wild Dog and Lorenzo. So provisional race results: Swinney gets P1, Nivi P2, Pahanjo P3, Roro P4, Jamie P5, Pimis, Dreamer, J Hartnell, Mystery, and Scissor Coops rounding off the top 10, Lorenzo P11, Marcel with the fastest lap in P12, Wild Dog P13, and Crispy Chicken in P14. And the rest were all DNFs.